Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to actually film something a little different for you guys. I'm going to film a 21 facts about me, and like when I say facts, I mean like they're gonna be outrageously random. It's just something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, so I just kind of took a couple days, and anytime something popped in my head, I was like, oh, that's like pretty random about me. So I really want you guys just to get to know me as much as you can through the camera. So let's just get right to it. Number 1, I am an only child. Number 2, I have a beautiful daughter named Jersey Adele, and if you guys watch me, obviously you know that, but if it's your first time watching and you didn't know, now you do. Number 3, I love soup. I'm like a huge soup girl. I can eat soup every day. I love it. One year, my mom actually bought me, do I look like a real hunchback? I don't know, I feel like I'm really hunchback. One year, my mom actually went to Costco and bought me the big case of chicken noodle soup for Christmas. 4, my worst habit is biting my lip. The inside and the outside. I have a really bad habit of picking at my lips, and I believe that comes with my anxiety, which is another fact about me, so I guess it's kind of like a combined 2 in 1. Yeah, so I think those two go hand in hand. Because when you have anxiety, you tend to have like little nervous habits, and that is definitely mine, is my lips. I like to just, I don't know, I attack my lips, and my mom always tells me to stop because later in life, you know, they'll scar and whatever, but it's so hard to stop. Everybody has their own habits. 5, I have 2 cats. Well, I shouldn't say I, Brandon and I. We have 2 cats named Tom and Jerry, and they are girls. Everybody calls them boys, and I understand why. I totally get it. Tom and Jerry, you'd think right away those are male cats, but, oh, speaking of one. She's just walking over the baby and just watching. Yeah, we actually got them 3 years ago off of Kijiji. We were just really looking for one cat, and it was supposed to be a kitten, but we found this ad on Kijiji that said there was 2, what are they called? Oh my god, what are they called? I can't remember what my cat, they're mutts, like cat mutts, if that's a thing, but, oh man, what are they called? I can't think of the name. They are called, what are my cats called? Like what breed? Oh my god, I have to Google this because, tabby cats, that's what they are. Okay, they're 2 tabby cats. We saw that ad for 2 tabby cats. And we walked in, and Jerry was really welcoming right away. She came up to us and she was cuddly, and she's like, oh, please take me, take me, take me. Because they were kind of trapped up into a really small apartment. And I feel really bad for animals who are stuck in such a small environment. And when we seen her, I was like, oh yeah, she's cute. And you know, we wanted to take her right away. And then we seen Tom, and the girl said, you don't have to take both. But after I seen Tom and seeing how beautiful she was, I was like, no, we're leaving here with 2. So they were already named Tom and Jerry. 6, I am a natural redhead. I have dyed my hair blonde. I bleached it, and I think that's like the biggest regret I have in life right now is bleaching my hair blonde, because I never truly got my red tint back. Like now it's, I don't know, I think it's darker than it would be if I've never bleached it. And then after I bleached it, I went and I dyed it black. Stupid. Don't ever do that, especially if you're a redhead. When you have an auburn hair color, it's very rare. Any hairdresser you go to will tell you that. Like when I was trying to dye my hair, I had hairdressers telling me, I'm not touching your hair because you're just going to regret it. Didn't listen. Finally found a hairdresser that did it for me, and I did like it, but it just, looking back at old pictures of me, I'm like, ugh. 7. My all-time favorite show, and I have a lot of favorite shows. I'm a big sitcom girl. I love sitcoms. I love comedy. I love to laugh. I'm not so big on any other genre, like maybe horror, but even now I'm like, scary movies actually scare me more now that I'm an adult, more than they did when I was a teenager. But anyways, that's aside the point. My favorite show of all time is King of Queens. That is my ultimate favorite show. I could watch it over and over and over. You know how some people can watch Friends over and over and over? Well, that's my King of Queens. But right behind King of Queens is Shameless. Doing that Shameless got me hooked. 8. My biggest pet peeve is when I'm scrolling through Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, whatever it is, and I come across somebody sticking the finger. Ugh! 9, I don't like Trigo. I know everyone thinks Trigo's really fun, and for most people, probably if not all people, love it. It is not for me. Real bad experience, and it's not like I fell off a tree or my plants came undone or anything like that. I just had an awful experience from the moment I stepped on that grounds till the moment I went home. I ditched Brandon. If I'm being honest, I literally left him there. I said, nope, I'm leaving. You can stay and enjoy your day, but I am gone. 10. I have never had heartburn in my entire life. I don't know what heartburn's like. I've never had it. I don't even know. I guess I can't describe it because I've never had it. Weird fact, but it's true. Even when I was pregnant, I never had heartburn, and that was like one of the biggest questions people would ask me, do you have heartburn? Nope, never did. 11. I am a very I'm a very sensitive person. My heart is weak. 12. I never drove standard in my 24 years of life. I can't, like, I get that it's like, I think it's better on gas. I don't know. Or it's like faster. I think that's what it is. It goes faster. Or maybe both. I don't know. Anyways, I've never drove standard. I don't really plan on driving standard because I don't get the point of doing this. The whole time you're driving. Nah. 13. Well, this is kind of another one about Brandon too. Brandon and I have never slow danced together. The opportunities never come up, and we've been together for almost 4 years now. And we're not that kind of couple that's like, let's slow dance in the living room and be romantic. We're not like that. 14. I am Aboriginal. Bet you didn't see that one coming. I get a lot of compliments. I get a lot of comments. Yeah, I get a lot of comments on that. Like, people look at me and they're like, you're not native. I'm one of those natives that fits in that stereotype group. Like, you don't look native, you're not native. I thought you were French because I don't look it. But you know what? This nose, I got the nose. Yay. I got out of everything, I got the nose. And my cheekbones. I think those are like the only features. Oh. 15. I believe in mediums, I believe in spirits, I believe in all that kind of stuff. I'm not skeptical about it. I believe people are here with us, and I believe that our soul does pass on to another world. So I think that's pretty interesting. But it's really nice to believe in something greater. 16. I have 2 really big fears. 1 is getting in a plane crash, and 2 is getting like attacked by a shark. And the irony in all of that is I love getting on planes, and I love swimming in the tropical ocean. I don't know. 17. My best friend is my grandmother. We are like this. I tell my grandmother everything, and I go to her for everything. Like, anything I need to know, I go to my grandmother. 18. I went to college and I went to university. And guess what? Can you guess? I didn't like them. I'm not a schoolgirl. I mean, I know that kind of sounds negative, and I'm a mother, and it probably looks bad, but I don't really care because I don't like it. That piece of Mama's hair. University, to me, I understand college. I get college. Maybe one day I would go back to college, maybe. But university, I can't wrap my head around it. I really can't. College, you're more hands-on, you learn up front about what you're going to study for, whereas university, you are like I'll just give you an example. I took anthropology. Why? And I was writing, like, what was it? My God, I think it had to be like 16 pages, double-spaced essay. You know what I wanted to be at that time? A kindergarten teacher. So, I mean, that's just a slight example of why I didn't like it. I dropped out of university, but it's fine. Life is great now. I'm still living without it. So fast forward so many years later, I try college out, and college was okay. I'll give it that, but I don't know. It's just not for me. Let's just leave it at that. Oops, I messed up on the numbers, so this next clip will make a lot of sense. Suck at math. Do you guys suck at math, or are you really good at math? If you're really good at math, oh, you're so lucky. Because I would like to be good at math. I would like to understand numbers and all that, but I just can't. I was in level 3 math in like almost all of high school. What? What? And I'm like really not ashamed of it. It's fine. I just suck at math. 19. I'm like shortly not gonna be able to do this with my fingers anymore. I was and still am, well, I'm not still am, but like you guys get what I'm saying. Like after my maternity leave is over, I'd like to go back into the field I was in. A personal support worker. That's what I did for a living. 20. My favorite, my ultimate favorite store in this entire world that I've been to so far is HomeSense. Now, HomeSense is like a home decor place. That is my favorite store. I could live in that store. And last but not least, number 21. I don't even have a number 21, so I'm just gonna sit here and think. Jersey did really good when I was filming this. That's a fact. She's just chilling. She like, when I do like sit down vlogs or something, or if I'm just talking to the camera and she's laying on the couch or the bed, she'll just stare at me. She's like really into what I'm doing. Let's just see if I can think of one thing. You know, later I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna think of something. Then I'm gonna think of another thing. Then I'm gonna think of another thing. And I'm like, why didn't I say that? What? You wanna come up with mama? Oh, I just literally thought of one. Good. I didn't think I was going to. I love to bake. Baking, I find, is, I'm just like pulling hair out of her little toes because we don't need her choking on that. Look at that. Yeah, baking is fun to me. It's a fun thing to do just to pass the time, and you always get something sweet out of it. Alright guys, so that's it for 21 random facts about me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Say bye!